last pod we talked about DC Young Fly's wife passing away, Jackie O. Rest in peace. He had the mommy makeover surgery. What was that? 6 plastic surgeries or 6 cosmetic surgeries done in one go. Rest in peace. Now, Azealia Banks, she sent a message to DC Young Fly. She says, DC Young Fly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness onto women, perfectly secure in their own skin. Say what you want about my tears, they were pure tears of rage and not at all a sign of weakness. Because in the end, I won. Play the music, B-Cells, play them. Yeah, play that. This one?
What song do you want?
The song that was playing when I was reading the Mariah Mills shit.
Oh.
That's yeah. Matter of fact, cut the pain shit back on. This is her pain. Okay. She's telling him she will know pain. Because in the end, I won. I'm happy I cried and moved on. That Jackie O girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself, and the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azealia Banks ugly on national television while a bunch of black people laugh. And ironically, dead at 32, exactly on May 32nd, birthday, May 31st, 2023, in Miami, Florida, you niggas are gonna learn to stop fucking with me. DC, you will know pain. Now, go ahead.
That was crazy. What the fuck?
Sage?
I'm not indulging in this bullshit because that bitch.
I'm about to say
the right
yeah.
hell. I hope DC on Spot spits in that ugly bitch's face, and I hope he gets all his sisters to jump that bitch because that is disgusting work. All that nigga said was you got fucking train tracks on your teeth because you got fucking braces as a grown woman and said little ugly ass girl, which he says to everyone and everything all the fucking time. You're on a comedy show and that was years ago. And you're going to use now when his baby mother dies, his girlfriend, wife, whatever they were, dies to get your little 2 cents off and get, that's just disgusting. Everybody else can have fun and do their little jokes and games and shit. That shit don't sit right with me. That's just
I'm not doing jokes and shit either.
Well, let me just get clarification on what happened. So essentially, she was clowning DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
So DC Young Fly, so back a year or two ago when Wildin' Out, she was on there and DC and her were going back and forth joking.
Yeah, I seen that clip and she got hurt.
Yeah, she got hurt. So she's doubling back from that, basically saying this is her get back from that incident.
That his wife died?
Yeah. On her 32nd birthday, and his wife was 32.
Oh.
Yeah,
no,
so she's on like pack watch it. You know, it's insane, man. I got the video up on my PlayStation right now. This shit happened 4 years ago minimum. It might be coming up on 5, bro. All he says is, quote, Nick is so petty, he couldn't get Cardi B, so he got Azealia ugly ass. Mind you, for context, if you need the context on who DC is, or really any nigga, any nigga alive is, ugly ass, stupid ass, dumb ass, lame ass, the common of common lingo, especially for that nigga. So that's nothing crazy. Off rip, the day it happened, she followed up thinking it was some like colorist agenda or something like that. That's why I already knew she was kind of like a screw was loose. Because I'm like, I don't think Cardi B's just a hot artist. Like, I don't think it was about you. But like, then she proceeded to start like going at him on that wild style. She started going at us like, you live in like a blank apartment, with your wild and out check, basically calling them broke type shit. So then he just obviously made a joke about the braces. I'll play it if I need to. Made a joke about her braces. She got in her feelings about it. It is what it is. Doesn't that sound like the time in high school when you got cut up by Jerome at the lockers? Like it's nothing crazy, right? Why 4 years, if not 5 years later, we're talking about this nigga's passed away baby mother, I believe. Huh? Wife?
Yeah, they were together.
Jesus Christ. So pause, rewind, because it's worse. Why are we talking about this nigga's passed away wife, dog? Like that's a new level of like I would be on riding hell timing, and this ain't even PC say. I'm just beyond that. I hope the bitch get help. Something's wrong with you, bro. Like something ain't right. That's actual illness, dog. Like it'd be like so remember all the disrespectful shit I had said to Adam, right? Now if Adam was like, you know what, Sage, when you I don't know, when your left toenail becomes paralyzed, eat dick or some shit. I can at least somewhat understand that. But if that nigga talked about my wife 5 years from now, what's wrong with you? Like, what is actually wrong with you? Mind you, that situation was even worse. So it's just so dumb, bro. So
they
dumb.
stopped the whole show.
Let me get a solo cam, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I got something to say. All right. Listen, to those people who have been bullied in the past, maybe it was tough for the moment. I'm sorry. But a lot of y'all gotta move on. For real. A lot of y'all gotta move on. Shit was 4 or 5 years ago. Fuck you. Shit was it was in high school. They're 25 now, buddy. Move on. Please. Please and thank you. It's going to do everyone much better if you just go on about your business instead of trying to go back to 2015 when you were listening to Lil Uzi Vert, being angsty as fuck and trying to make that era the personality of your time right now. Eat a dick.
Now, and I need him to come back. I need him to come back.
Y'all niggas hate y'all some Uzi and Juice. Side note.
Yeah, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Now, Damo, there's a reason why I said what I said.
Uh-oh.
You triggered my trap card.
Uh-oh.
You said last week when Buddy came up to dude who was sitting on the steps that was his bully and started flexing on him, talking shit about him.
I didn't
really
see that.
Disrespect. Yeah, was really going in on him. Buddy really went in on dude on the steps that was his high school.
Oh, we was on the same page. Me and Omar on the same page.
You said.
Is this a gotcha moment? Do I need to pull up?
This isn't a gotcha.
I'm pulling it up.
With that.
It's his trauma. How you supposed to judge another person's trauma?
You said there was nothing wrong with what bro was doing. You said don't tell somebody how to deal with their trauma. You said if this makes them feel better, getting that off their chest, then
you don't got a job. Put your finger down. No, you don't got a job.
Hey, I don't want to hear that right now. You said that if that's what they wanted to do, let them do it, and we should be happy, right? We should not judge them. Who are we to judge them? We don't know how this affected their mental health. We don't know how she has talked about this for so long. Look, I personally don't agree with what Azealia Banks did, right? I didn't agree with what Buddy did last week, right? But the one and the only Damo said that it was okay to get back on bullies. So why is this different, Damo?
Jump him!
Well, for the
tomatoes
and hey, keep the solo cam because I love how when niggas try to get this gotcha shit. Now guess what, nigga? You activated my trap card.
I actually knew that it was a genjutsu the entire time. Don't worry, I Damo had a plan.
That's disgusting.
Am I coming through my mic still or am I coming through my laptop?
It's all good. I did the anime protagonist in your mind thing for you.
See, this is why I'm not pick up this fucking mic.
I'm Damo's voice.
Just go. You're good.
All right,
cut the music, Bezos. Cut the music, man.
What the fuck?
No,
Wait,
DJ T-Ray, cut the music.
You see, I already know how the Izanami works.
Yo, say shut your That's why I have the Izanagi. Yeah, you are not spitting.
No,
you are not.
Give me my solo cam.
There you go.
Give me my solo cam.
I ain't had much more, bro.
The difference in the nigga confronting his bully face to face and saying all that shit he said to get his get back, like I was talking about, confronting your bully however you need to, years in advance, no matter how much. confronting your bully, however you need to get your get back and get your relief or whatever it is, if that's what you see fit, that's fine. This is not getting get back to her bully. This isn't. She's not confronting DC Young Fly. She is posting on her social talking shit about his dead wife. That's not get back. That nothing about this was get back. This was just a pointless ass banter that she did years after, and this is coming after they've already had a conversation about what happened, and they already spoke about what happened, and they already discussed this, and there was nothing being said prior. This shit came out of nowhere.
But
So
but
that's the
Damo,
difference here.
who
Here
are
we
you
go.
though to evaluate what a get back is to someone and what isn't?
Hello, talk about it.
I am literally the get back police. Like genuinely the get back police. It is on my license. I am a registered get back officer. What are we talking about?
I feel like
No
so
reason.
I need to watch this clip because either they're spinning
No,
a
it was on
narrative
Twitter space.
or
It was on his Twitter space, and he went
Okay, I'm about to
he
say I
went
didn't see that
so
on the phone.
hard. He went so hard. Who are you to judge? Who are we to talk about his trauma? How he should,
And what
get
did I say?
over that? What if that makes them feel better? What if this makes Azealia feel better, Damo?
And what if it doesn't make her feel better? What else did I?
Hey,
what all did I say in that situation?
Who are we to know? Who are we to know? Because I said that last week, and you said,
I hate when you
who
do
are we
this
to know,
shit, bro.
Omar? Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked.
We're
You're
assuming
cooked,
too
buddy.
much. This is all assumptions. God.
I'm just saying. The same way you could be like, oh, what if she feel better? Like I said in that situation with Buddy with the fucking bully. If he feels better in this situation, that was how he got his trauma out. That's fine. Whatever.
Look like,
But if he doesn't,
What if
but
he
if he
didn't, though?
doesn't feel better, then it was the wrong way to go about it. So it depends on how he feels afterwards and what was said to him prior. I also said in that Twitter space, it depends on what we're classifying as bully. Because if he thought him getting roasted because his clothes was too baggy, like he said, or because his shoes was dirty, and niggas was just getting on him like that, he's a bitch. But if niggas actually physically bullied him and gave him real trauma, then we got something to talk about. Azealia Banks falls in the category of what you got roasted for wasn't bullying or traumatic. So yeah, nigga, if you want to bring up what I said, bring up everything I said with context. I clearly stated, if this nigga is crying about nothing, he a pussy. None of that shit was necessary because he's a pussy. I also said that. So yeah, Ray, what else did I say? Because you want to talk about you did say if it helped her feel better. Yeah, but you don't remember when I said that though. This is crazy. Everybody remember what I said at the end of the space? What did I say at the beginning of the opinion?
It was real trauma. It was real trauma, bro. She was crying.
But it wasn't
was
something actually traumatic. She was crying because she's fucking thin-skinned and she's a slut. That's why she was crying. She's a fucking bitch. That's why she was crying. But again,
what if it actually was traumatic to her? Like, how do you know it wasn't?
And so, just like you said, everybody that was bullying you, get the fuck over it. Or some things truly should not be that traumatic. Some of you niggas is pussy. If a nigga is fucking mad, if a nigga thinks it was traumatic for niggas being like, nigga, is that Naruto on your shirt? Nigga, you 16. The fuck? Goof ass nigga. And that nigga really thought that was traumatic? Guess what? You a bitch. And that's all I got to say about the situation.
Yeah, you yelling and stuff doesn't make you less wrong. Look at this nigga.
Does it? Does it not? Because you want to bring up my prior point. You brought up my prior point.
Double standards, bro. You have double standards.
It's not double standards. I clearly said if it's not something worth actually being traumatic or not something actually being bullied over, if it's some dumb shit, then guess what, nigga? You're wrong for what you did. I said that too. I said that multiple times. I said that about as many times as I said that he was justified for doing it if he felt better. Or we just pick and choosing what we remembering.
Calling her a slut is getting me off.
Okay.
I can't. It's the fact I can't say anything. I wasn't there. It's just like, oh shit. Who's lying?
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Damn.
Look, I think Azealia Banks was wrong. What she did is too much. She's really tweaking. I think my co-host has double standards. I think he picks and chooses which is fine. And mind you, I've said this before on Spaces. There's nothing wrong with having double standards. There's nothing wrong when to pick and choose when anything applies. Life is not black and white. But to sit here and try to backpedal like Darrell Reeves.
And look at that smile, bro. Look at him.
You know what? He's doing. No. I don't know. I know what Omar's is doing. And you know what? I can only expect this from somebody that's the same height as Bezos.
The Civil War has begun. The Civil War has officially begun. Chat, pick a side. I'm ready with the contract. Whenever y'all need it, I'm here with the contract.
I can only expect that from a guy that's the same height as B-Souls, bro. Anybody that's the same height as B-Souls, I can expect that kind of,
So Souls, that's kind of like a nudge at you too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Now that I'm thinking about it, I ain't gonna fold though. I ain't gonna fold.
He kind of just.
What happens?
Could have just said 5'8", bro.
No, 5'8", 5'9". Souls no.
What happens when we stand on our money, B-Souls?
You got the same height.
No,
6'5".
6'6".
6'6". Did you just quote Little Uzi Vert?